There are nights when a city holds its breath, when every shadow seems to tremble with anticipation, and every streetlight flickers with the weight of what's to come. November 6, 2025, was one of those nights for Philadelphia, a night that would be etched into the city's memory forever. The air was crisp, the city tense, every bar and living room glued to the Super Bowl. It was as if the entire city had pressed pause on its daily life, united by hope and nerves. The Eagles were on the brink, and the city felt like a single beating heart, thousands of pulses syncing together, waiting for history to be made. As a traveler, wandering the streets before the final whistle, I felt the anticipation, a quiet hum ready to erupt, a sense that something extraordinary was about to unfold. Philadelphia isn't just a sports town, it's a city built on grit, on being the underdog, on fighting for every inch and never backing down, no matter the odds. An Eagles game is more than a game. It's a sermon on hope and struggle, a ritual that brings people together in faith and defiance. As the final minutes ticked down, people spilled onto stoops, faces pressed to windows, drawn to the streets by an invisible force, unable to stay inside any longer. You didn't need to know the history to feel it in the air, to see it in the eyes of fans young and old, generations united by a single dream, sharing the same hope and fear. The city was about to either explode with joy or crumble in heartbreak. There was no in-between, only the raw edge of possibility. The final seconds felt like an eternity, every neighborhood waiting for the same signal, every heart pounding in unison, every breath held tight. And then, it happened. The Eagles were champions. The moment the city had dreamed of was suddenly real. The city's quiet hum shattered into a single, unified scream of pure joy, echoing through every street and alley. It was an explosion so powerful it shook the foundations, a celebration that felt like it could light up the night sky forever. Philadelphia was no longer holding its breath, it was screaming its victory to the stars, letting the world know that this was their moment. The party had just begun. The city, once tense and silent, was now alive with music, laughter, and the sound of dreams realized. This was the moment the city had been waiting for, and it was unforgettable, a night when Philadelphia truly became one. To truly find the soul of a Philadelphia celebration, you have to go to Broad Street, the city's beating heart when victory strikes. Just minutes after the final whistle, a river of people surged from every side street, transforming the entire avenue into a sprawling festival ground, alive with anticipation and joy. The winter cold was no match for the warmth radiating from thousands of fans, all singing the Eagles' fight song in a moving, off-key chorus that echoed for blocks, their voices rising together in celebration. The energy was electric, cheering, laughter, people climbing grease light poles, helping each other up, and celebrating as one unstoppable force, united by pride and hope. Fireworks burst overhead, painting the night sky, while car horns blared in rhythm. Pots and pans became a makeshift drumline, and above it all, the thunder of human voices filled the air, echoing through the city. Everywhere you looked, stories unfolded. A father lifting his daughter high above the crowd, her face lit with wonder and pride. Students dancing atop a garbage truck, their laughter ringing out as they celebrated with abandon, and an elderly couple watching with tears in their eyes, overwhelmed by the emotion of the moment and the memories it brought back. This wasn't just a sports victory, it was pure collective catharsis, a release of years of hope, struggle, and loyalty. For a traveler, it felt like stepping into the world's biggest, most passionate family reunion, where everyone was welcome and every stranger became a friend. The city was united in happiness, a living reminder that sometimes a simple win can bring everyone together, erasing differences and creating unforgettable memories. Tonight, Philadelphia was one big, joyful family, laughing, hugging, and sharing in a moment that would be talked about for years to come. And as the night wore on, the celebration was just getting started, promising even more stories, laughter, and unity on Broad Street. Walking through the celebration was a full sensory overload. The air smelled of spilled beer, cheesesteaks, and fireworks. Everywhere you looked, green jerseys, eagle costumes, homemade signs, confetti raining from above. City Hall glowed green. Skyscrapers watched over the crowd. Statues wore scarves and hats. The city itself was part of the party. Strangers hugged, high-fived, and shouted, "Go Birds!" There were no outsiders tonight. Everyone was a Philadelphian. Everyone was part of the win. The music was everywhere. Fight songs, classic rock, local hip-hop, each block with its own dance party. The city's playlist was as vibrant as its people. The rhythm of Philadelphia was alive, and all you had to do was let yourself get swept away. For one night, the city and its people were inseparable. The celebration was total and unforgettable. This was Philadelphia at its most alive. Navigating a championship celebration is an adventure. Embrace it. Don't fight the crowds. Become part of them. Wear comfortable shoes, keep your phone charged, and capture the moments. What looks like chaos is really joyful expression. Loud, wild, but overwhelmingly happy. Police keep watch, but mostly let the city have its moment. The best plan? Wander. Let the crowd's energy guide you. Each corner offers a different flavor of joy. Quiet family celebrations, or the heart of the action on Broad Street. Talk to people. Ask what the win means. You'll hear stories of family, tradition, hope. Eat. Street vendors serve hot dogs, pretzels, legendary cheesesteaks, fuel for the celebration. Eating a cheesesteak on the sidewalk surrounded by thousands of fans is pure Philadelphia. It's simple, delicious, and perfect. The city's soul is in every bite, every cheer. This is a travel story you'll tell forever, and it's one you'll never forget. Even on a night of joy, life doesn't stop. Away from the crowds, near Overbrook High, a young officer responded to a fight. An adult escalated it, bringing a gun. A bullet ricocheted, striking the officer. In an instant, celebration turned to fear for his family. He was rushed to the hospital, a hero injured while keeping the peace. The city's joy was pierced by concern, a reminder that some protect while others celebrate. City leaders condemned the violence, their words echoing the city's shock and support. The incident didn't erase the joy, but added complexity to the night. Philadelphia's heart was big enough for both victory and compassion. A city is a living thing. Celebration and tragedy, unity and conflict, all at once. To know a place, you must see both its brightest and darkest moments. Philadelphia's heart held them all. What makes Philadelphia's passion truly special? It's the sense of shared identity that pulses through every street and every fan. Here, it's not just about football, it's about belonging to something bigger than yourself. On Super Bowl night, nothing else mattered but being here, together, shoulder to shoulder with thousands of others who feel the same electric excitement. The green jersey was the great equalizer. No matter your background, age, or story, we are in this together, united by color and cause. This unity is the city's superpower. Loud, messy, always authentic, and impossible to ignore. It's a force that brings everyone into the fold. You see it in strangers talking like old friends, in the nods between fans, in a language without words that everyone seems to understand. Visitors are welcomed into this temporary family, embraced by the warmth and energy of the crowd, no matter where they're from. Everyone is connected to the city's heartbeat, feeling the rhythm of celebration and pride that echoes through the night. The celebration was a testament to resilience. Philadelphia knows how to take a punch, get back up, and keep fighting with unwavering spirit. This victory was validation for every fan who ever defended their team and city, proof that loyalty and heart matter. The explosion of joy was a collective exhale, a release of years of hope, tension, and belief. It was pride and love for a misunderstood city, a place that finally got its moment in the spotlight. Even if you arrive with no opinion on football or no connection to the city, you get swept up in the energy. You cheer, high-five strangers, and suddenly you're part of something unforgettable. You feel pride for a team you barely know. That's the magic here. You're not just watching, you're participating. You're welcomed in. Philadelphia makes you a fan of the city itself. And for one night, you belong. Know you've been a good friend. As the sun rose, the city was quiet. Confetti on the streets, echoes of cheers in the air. The city woke with a happy ache, memories already turning to legend. Cleanup crews worked, the mood softened to a warm, happy glow. Strangers greeted each other with smiles and a quiet, "Go Birds." News replayed the highlights, the city savoring victory in a calmer way. Updates on the injured officer brought relief. He was stable, recovering. The story became a focal point, a reminder of the city's concern and gratitude. Philadelphia's heart was full of joy and prayers for its protector. For a traveler, the morning after reveals the city's true nature, resilience, pride, and community. A city is defined not just by how it parties but how it wakes up and cares for its own. On this morning, Philadelphia was beautiful in its quiet, happy, caring state. What's the truth behind the chaos and celebration? Philadelphia's spirit is unbreakable. It's a city that feels deeply, celebrating with its whole heart, hurting together. The wild scenes weren't chaos but proof of a city passionately alive. Philadelphia's world-class art and gritty sports, revolutionary history and modern innovation, its quiet streets and loud celebrations, the contrast is its flavor. Super Bowl night, from pole climbing to concern for the officer, captured this complexity. The passion of a Philly fan is about identity, community, and fierce love for home. As a traveler, you feel that love in every conversation, every meal, every cheer. The city wants you to understand it, to share its story. Its spirit is built on real emotion, raw, imperfect, full of heart. The headlines may focus on chaos, but the real story is unity and joy. Philadelphia comes together to share moments of pure happiness, and that's a story always worth telling. Should you visit Philadelphia? Absolutely. Come for the history, stay for the food, and fall in love with the spirit. Don't be deterred by stories of chaos. They're proof of a city bursting with life. Philadelphia will welcome you, feed you, and make you feel part of something special. Walk the streets where history was made, taste a life-changing cheesesteak, feel the city's energy. Every neighborhood has its own charm, every corner a new story. The Eagles' victory was just one chapter in a long, fascinating story. This city will stay with you long after you leave. I hope this glimpse inspires you to visit. Come to Philadelphia. Let the city surprise you. There's a world of experiences waiting in the city of brotherly and sisterly love.